Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Backstone Boxing. Now, man, my boy Efe Ajagba, man, his last win was a great win for him. Actually, it was a win that former WBO champion Joseph Parker struggled with. His name is RAZVAN COJANU, man. RAZVAN COJANU. When Joseph Parker was WBO champion, he fought him and he went to decision with Joseph Parker. Apparently, RAZVAN COJANU was a sparring partner of Joseph Parker. He sparred many rounds with Joseph Parker, and RAZVAN was playing with Joseph Parker to the point where Parker, no matter what he did, he basically couldn't really land a power hand on RAZVAN COJANU, and it ended up going to a decision, which many people criticized Joseph Parker for not being able to put away RAZVAN COJANU. Now, that being said, man, Efe Ajagba broke down RAZVAN COJANU. He basically just broke him down, was toying with the guy, and it was a great fight, man. Me personally, I like fighters getting rounds in, boxing someone, and just breaking them down slowly because it shows that you can box. And that's exactly what Efe Ajagba did. He broke him down. It was a great fight, man. He took his time with the fight, beat him around. And the thing is, it's wild because usually you see a lot of fighters, usually champions. What they do is they pass around the same top guys, right? Dominic Brazil, right? He fought Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Eric Molina, he fought Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I can go on and on about the common opponents that Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua had. But nowadays, man, these contenders and prospects are passing around top fighters. And I still think Efe Ajagba is still a prospect in my opinion. He's not a contender yet. Close to it, but still a prospect. Now, COJANU, who hasn't passed around by the likes of Danny Dubois. Danny Dubois actually fought RAZVAN COJANU. Danny Dubois actually knocked him out. He knocked him out. And, it matters what you like better in this fight. Do you like Danny Dubois manhandling COJANU and just stopping him early? Or do you like someone stopping him but taking his time while doing it? Because we all know, once you're a power puncher and you start knocking guys out, you can't just rely on your power. That's why people like Efe Ajagba is such a big deal. He's just toying with you, and he's boxing. Because you can't rely on one thing all the time, i.e. just power. Look at Deontay Wilder. You can't just rely on one thing the whole time. You got to actually know how to box. So I think taking this time against COJANU was a really big deal. But like I said, man, back to the point. Both these prospects, in my opinion, Danny Dubois and Efe Ajagba are still prospects, beat COJANU. And it's a really big deal when you start beating people who fought for a title. RAZVAN COJANU looked pretty good in that fight with Joseph Parker because I understand he took a late notice fight. He didn't have too much time to prepare for that fight. People were saying maybe if he came in better shape, he would have did better. Plus, the guy was sort of funny. I remember he had a sense of humor. Really cool guy. He seemed to he really chill. Made a lot of friends that night. So COJANU is a big deal. Does he need a better trainer? Probably. Big guy. He has the athleticism, or he has the build for a good heavyweight contender, much less champion. He could be. He has the physique for it. He's a big guy, not a small one. If you actually watch even his fights that are competitive, he stands toe-to-toe with these guys. I mean, he's big with these guys. He looks like a heavyweight, It's just that, he doesn't have the right person probably training him, And he probably looks like he can get in better shape. But he's still, nevertheless, a good fighter because he fought a former world champion like Joseph Parker. And like I said, Joseph Parker, he struggled with COJANU. Danny Dubois and Efe Ajagba both stopped him. So that's a really big deal, man. Understand that Efe Ajagba only has 12 wins and Danny Dubois only has 9 wins. These are people with less than 15 wins, but they're looking phenomenal against contenders. This is a really big deal. And this year will be the year that one of these top fighters break out. Efe Ajagba, he's probably going to be fighting a big name this year. And Danny Dubois, I'm going to talk more about him in another video, but he's going to fight Joy Joyce this later coming year. And this is going to be a really big deal for Danny Dubois. But I'm going to talk more about him in another video. He deserves his own video. He's a superstar in his own right. But, man, this is a really big deal, man. This is a battle of contenders, man. We're gonna see who really comes out on top this year because, back in the day, you had to be like a champion to become like a superstar. But Efe Ajagba, at least in America, man, he's a really big deal, man. Every time he fights, hundreds of thousands of people are watching it. The guy, he may live in America, but he claims his Nigerian heritage, and it was infamous when he made that one guy walk out that ring. As soon as the fight started, the guy just walked out the ring. He said, "Nah, I'm not gonna fight this guy." So that's crazy. Understand that Efe Ajagba would have all knockouts if that guy haven't walked out the ring. Basically almost all knockouts. He went to decision with one other guy, but still. Actually, it was he threw in the towel. It was Amir Mansour. So RTD means corner retirement. So the motherfucker's in the corner in between rounds. He said he didn't want to fight anymore. That's the best to get a knockout. They need to fix that in his record. That's a kind of a knockout in his my box record says 13 wins, 11 knockouts. It's really 13 wins, 12 knockouts because RTD is retirement in the corner, which basically means you basically got stopped. It's not a decision. You just got stopped. So, yeah, man, crazy stuff, man. We're going to see how Efe Ajagba and what he does in his career. But like I said, he beat a former contender in RAZVAN COJANU. Great win for him. These contenders and probably these prospects are fighting for supremacy in the heavyweight division. And like I said, he don't need to become a champion to become a superstar and to become a big name. It's becoming more and more evident that in boxing, you don't need to have a title to become a superstar. So we're going to see how this whole thing unfolds. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. You guys think Efe Ajagba has a good career? You guys think he's going to step up this year and fight a real top 10 guy, someone that we really know? Maybe like who knows? Maybe like, actually, I don't want to get rushed too early. You guys think he should take his time, or you think he should step up a little more and fight some big names? Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.